on Saturday night, February the 19th, Sam Houston is going to be returning here to the Premier Wrestling Alliance.
Starting things out with some words from the franchise player, Chris Cruit.
On Saturday night, February the 19th, the PWA has got to find a number one contender for the United States Championship. And at this time, I would like to throw my hat into the ring, and I would like to request that title match right here on February 19th with Sam Houston.
Well, there's some big headlines there, fans.
And
apparently we aren't going to have much time, however, to reflect on it. As it's clear that Brian Blade would like to add his 2 cents into this discussion.
Really? Really, Chris Cruit?
Yes, really, Brian.
well, what do we got here? It's the Southern Knight, Brian Blade.
Be careful.
You know what I tell you? Seems like every time I come out here, one of you guys comes out and interrupts me, and I'm getting about tired of it.
That makes 2 of us.
You know what I'm tired of? Part-timers coming back into the business and moving straight up to the top of the line. You got no business being at the top. People like me and some of those other guys that's been here night after night after night have been busting our butts back here. For you to come out and say, hey, I want a shot at the title. Why don't you go back and earn it like a man?
Make him earn it.
I find it very interesting that Brian Blade's anointed
Well,
himself
I'll tell you
spokesman for the
something,
locker
Brian
room.
Blade. I've been doing this for over 23 years, and I've never been afraid of earning anything. And not even a heart attack could keep me down, and I'm back in the Premier Wrestling Alliance, and you can yell and you can scream, and it's still not going to make a difference. And the thing that we need to let people know is, well, I'm just better than you.
Can't put it more plainly than that.
You didn't look better laying on your back last week when the big man got a hold of you.
You know what?
Chris is better.
Brian, you're right. I shouldn't just come out here and ask for a title match.
I'll give it to you.
So how about I fight you for it?
Now there's an
How
idea.
about the legendary, the legend himself, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Blade. This man is a legend. He has been in this business for 25. I know you get angry when they say 25 plus. How long's it been? Nobody cares. So how about tonight we do 25 plus or whatever against 23 plus, and we'll just see who's going to come out on top. And then when I do, whichever one of us does, we'll be back here on Saturday night, February 19th, and we'll get an opportunity at the man himself, the PWA United States Champion, Sam Houston. What do you say?
He's gonna check it.
Bring it on.
I don't know why you're standing out there. There's nothing to be afraid of.
He's a scared out.
Hey, this is your night. Ring is yours. I'll see you in a little bit.
Well, fans, in addition to the huge tag team championship match we're set to bring you next, it appears like we have another big-time confrontation.
And if you're not sure what I just said, that's a yes.
Brian Blade making his intentions crystal clear in regards to facing franchise player Chris Cruit tonight to determine the number one contender for the United States Championship. But before we can get to that, fans, we've got the tag team championships on the line, and that's coming up next. Tag team titles on the line, fans, to kick things off on PWA Rush. Champions on their way to the ring. Challengers for this match, fans. The duo of Jordan Carlisle and Real Deal Kevin Cruit. put their names on the open contracts of the tag team champions. And let's not pretend that there's not every chance of Carlisle and Cruit coming away with those championships. Individually, they are both exceptional athletes. We know of Jordan Carlisle's success as a tag team wrestler. Kevin would tell you he's great at everything. But if those two men can actually work together well and work together cohesively, then our champions could be in for quite a night. Evidently, the challengers taking their time. Oh, yeah, let's not forget about little brother Matthew on the outside, tagging along as usual.
Bring it back in, Kevin. Come on.
Fans here somewhat doubtful of the courage and resolve of Real Deal Kevin Cruit and his willingness to go in there and try to match up with Tony James. Very cordial invitation from Mr. James. Oh, Kevin seemingly hesitant to lock up with Tony James. I don't think that there's much chance of Kevin Cruit getting in Tony James' head. And if he does, then best of luck. Because Lord knows what else is in there. But nice maneuver from Cruit. Unable to get the grip on the waistlock, though. Tony James tried to clamp on an armbar, but Kevin quickly comes up with a side headlock. Oh, but the power from Tony James took Cruit off his feet. This match has a 30-minute time limit, fans, so and obviously it's the challengers who need to win. Oh, top wrist lock clamped on from Tony James. Again, very intrigued to see the strategy from both teams. Does not appear that the champions are going to try to be the aggressors here, simply letting the challengers provide an opening for them to seize upon. Oh, Kevin fires away. Series of shots to the midsection. A full head of steam, but he telegraphed it. Fairly easily avoided by Tony James. Sends Cruit off the rope. Oh! Connected with that huge kick. The big boot comes down with the leg drop. Oh! Kevin knew that he was in serious trouble. And it's only going to get worse now that Randy Forrest is in the ring. Kevin's got to make a tag at this point. Got to bring in the freshman Jordan Carlisle. Because it looks like Randy's able to just start teeing off. Cruit all the way up and over in the corner, only to get absolutely crushed. Forth with a few words for Carlisle as he suplexes Kevin Cruit practically out of his boots.
You almost tripped.
Oh no. That is not the place Kevin wants to be right now. Oh, can you imagine how that feels? Those headbutts to the sternum. What's Randy got in mind here? Sits back with that camel clutch. Although only with one arm trapped. Decides to switch to those cross faces. Oh, but Kevin, realizing how close he was to his corner, just drove Randy back in range of Jordan Carlisle, who makes the tag, is finally in this match. Trying his best to do something here to this big man. Oh, but Randy shrugs it off like it's nothing. Look at the power. Oh, up in the air and all the way down with the elbow. Thought about reaching back to hook the leg, but instead made sure he had the lateral press across the shoulders, and it could have been that slight hesitation that enabled Carlisle to kick out. But the champions just keep on keeping on here, and Tony James has that abdominal stretch applied as well as you are ever going to see it done. Trying to humble the egotistical Carlisle a little bit there. Apparently he is speaking of Carlisle, is a member of the Cruit family for at least tonight. Oh, backbreaker. Tony James just as powerful as his partner. Sometimes the only reason this man leaves the gym is to beat somebody up. Yeah, he's doing a number on Jordan Carlisle. Oh, Carlisle able to find his way out of that. And goes to the eyes. Needs to make a tag, and does so. Kevin Cruit back in. He should have had enough time to at least regain his composure. And now we're starting to see some coordination from the challengers here. Oh, look at this. Kevin Cruit has that body scissors on. We've all heard about his, turns this into a pinning combination. And now drives the elbows right to the neck. Oh my goodness. Kevin Cruit, top of his class at the Jacobs Pritchard Wrestling Academy. Oh, Tony James trying everything he can to escape. 10 minutes elapsed in the time limit. Still plenty of time left in this one, though, fans. Only a third of the way there. Oh, Kevin Cruit sending a little message to Tony James with that one. Boot across the throat. It really is stunning to see how ruthless Kevin Cruit is now. The lengths that he is willing to go to win a match. Using the top rope there to put some extra leverage on the arm. Seems to have singled out that left arm and shoulder as the part of the body he wants to weaken. Oh! But Tony able to use that power advantage. Comes up with a reverse atomic drop. Kevin won't be having much fun in Knoxville this weekend, that's for sure. And Randy Forrest, I was about to say, had picked up where James left off, but Kevin, with that thumb to the eye, even things here a little bit. Whips the big 300-pounder across. Oh, but not enough momentum behind that splash. And oh my, up and over with the belly-to-belly suplex. He almost went to the concrete floor at the PWA Arena. And he's going for another ride. Well, the crowd wants one more, but Kevin most certainly doesn't. I don't think he's going to have a choice, though. Oh, he's able to hook his arm across that top rope. One more of those, he might have ended up in traction. Makes the tag. After a strong start by the champions, the challengers have managed to put it together. They've done a great job over the past few minutes of working together as a team. As I said, it'd be foolish to doubt the chances of the challengers just based on their past. But it's going to take having the absolute match of your lives to beat these two for the tag team championships. From the way that Tony James and Randy Forrest have been taking care of business since they won those belts. Oh, Tony James clearly fed up with what he's had to watch, but only making it worse for Randy as even Matthews getting some shots in.
That's how you do it.
Kevin hammering down between the eyes. with those shots and got the boot on the throat. Drives the knee multiple times. Oh, number 5 came up short, but Randy couldn't get back to his feet. Kevin drags Forrest back to his corner. Tag made by Carlisle. Oh, I think that was an error in strategy there. Going for that front face lock, but instead pounds away in the corner and comes up with a snapmare. Tag made back to Kevin Cruit. That short drop kick was very well placed, but Randy, with a very authoritative kick out, proves that he's nowhere close to being finished off. Tony James desperate to get the tag from his partner. He's been effectively stymied by the combined forces here of Carlisle and Cruit. Big knee and a second one. Goes for a third one. And that one clearly connected because Forrest is dazed in the corner. Found the range on that kick, though. Powers up to the middle rope and comes off with the clothesline. Almost took Kevin Cruit right out of those wrestling boots. But he's got to make the tag. Which man's going to make it to his partner first? Cruit rolls towards Carlisle. Randy still trying to regain his senses. Tag on both sides. Oh my! You could count to 100 on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and still the PWA Tag Team Champions, Outlaw Tony James and Rowdy Randy Forrest. Winners and still champions, Tony James and Randy Forrest. Jordan Carlisle, lucky to have his head still on his shoulders. See if we can get the director to give us a replay on this one, fans. Here we go, look at this. Oh my goodness. What a lariat from Tony James, makes the cover. Winners and still champions. Fans, stick around for our huge main event U.S. Championship #1 contenders match up next.
Franchise player Chris Cruit here for the PWA School of Professional Wrestling. Do you want to be a wrestler, a manager, a ring announcer, a commentator, a referee? The PWA School of Professional Wrestling is your opportunity. 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster, Ohio. Tryouts are absolutely free from 7 to 9 on Tuesday. Come on down, try it out. See if you got what it takes to be the next big star.
Our next match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it will determine the #1 contender for the PWA United States Championship. Introducing first, at a weight of 288 pounds from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, PWA's self-professed living legend, the Southern Knight, Brian Blade. His opponent, weighing tonight at 252 pounds, from Memphis, Tennessee, the franchise player, Chris Cruit. About to get underway with tonight's main event, fans. Winner of this match will move on to face Sam Houston and challenge for the United States Championship in the month of February. February the 19th, here at the PWA Arena in Lancaster, Ohio. Tickets available at PWAOhio.com. The recently returned franchise player Chris Cruit against Southernite Brian Blade. These two men confronted each other to start off the broadcast. Referee Josh Epp calls for the bell. Chris Cruit back to full-time competition, as we said, and it might be the worst decision he's ever made because he's got JT Hogg, JTH, trying everything he can to ruin Chris Cruit's life. Now he's in here battling with Southernite Brian Blade. Oh, choking away. If there's one thing you would never accuse Brian Blade of, it's having compassion. So he's not going to take it easy on Chris Cruit. Oh, big boot. Rocks the big man. Oh, and the clothesline staggers him and just bounced off the ropes face first, much to the delight of Chris Cruit. Oh, it drives the elbow right to the external occipital protuberance. Follows up with the forearm, makes a cover. Very strong kick out, though, from Brian Blade. Cruit clamps on the cravat. Really forcing the neck down with this hold. Oh! Oh! Brian Blade able to avoid the charge from Chris Cruit. And now has that boot across the throat. But a lot of fans have thought that Chris Cruit might actually be pushing things too fast this early in his return. You won't be able to tell him that. Oh. Open hands. Right to the jaw. And winds up with the elbow. Immediately seizes on the opportunity to try and stretch Brian Blade here a little bit. The amount of strain that puts on the pecs, the lats. Oh! Right to the lower back with the drop kick. Gets a seal of approval from the fans. And it almost was enough to make him number one contender. That would be quite the matchup, honestly. Whatever the result of this match is, fans, Sam Houston is going to have to bring his A game if he wants to walk back out of Lancaster still holding the United States Championship. Oh, Blade drops that knee, almost 300 pounds, down on the elbow and on the forearm. Nothing much really needs to be said about that move. And the foot to the face. Only gets a 2.5. A dazed look in the eye of Chris Cruit. Two men have been fighting this match for the most part on the mat so far. I would say with Chris Cruit's MMA experience, he would have the advantage in such a match, and he's able to break that hold. But he's got to keep the big man Brian Blade down for an extended period of time, and he's yet to be able to do that so far in this match. Blade just sticks his foot out on the bottom rope to break up that pinning attempt. Cruit picking his shots here on Brian Blade. Oh, comes up with that knee lift. That's a very sound strategy here from Chris Cruit, not trying to do anything too risky. Just deliberately wear his opponent down. Oh! What do we see here? Could be looking for a sharpshooter. Can he get the big man over? Oh, Brian Blade is fighting this with everything he's got, but it might not be enough. Oh, got him turned over. Can Brian Blade withstand the pain he must be in? Cruit unable to maintain the grip on the sharpshooter, but the damage may be done. Brian Blade immediately grabs the knee. We could be just mere moments away from seeing Chris Cruit become the number one contender for the U.S. Championship. Snapped off that suplex. Oh, but he might have... Got to say, Cruit might have injured his back. He's quite slow to get up. Which man's going to make it back to their feet first here in our main event? PWA Rush. Winner of this match will face Sam Houston. Oh, thumb to the eye. And Blade just rather indiscriminately tosses Cruit to the concrete floor here. In front of all these great PWA fans who came out on a cold, cold January night.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, Cruit needed a lot of help from the ropes to get just back up to the apron, and Brian Blade seized on the opening. Just slid in and took Blade's legs out from underneath him. Fans at ringside don't even want to look at this. What's Blade got in mind here? Referee's got a count on both men. Oh! He put everything he had into that shot. But we would hate to see this match end inconclusively. Some kind of double count out situation. Oh, pile driver. But Cruit not able to capitalize. 10 minutes elapsed in the time limit. Finally makes his way over, drapes an arm. Cruit drapes the arm across Blade. But Blade, with the aid of the ropes, breaks the count. What do we have here? What is this guy doing? Come on! Get him out of there, referee! This match has got nothing to do with JT.
You want to go?
What? What did he do? What? He just punched Brian Blade right in the mouth! Wrestling fans, the official decision is your winner by disqualification and new #1 contender, the Southern Knight, Brian Blade. Fans are certainly unanimous in their protest regarding the results of this match, and you know Chris Cruit feels ripped off, as he very well should. I don't know what Brian Blade's celebrating about. He didn't win anything here tonight. He was just in the right place at the right time. Fans, this is quite honestly a disgusting scene, an awful scene. I really don't know what to make of it yet. But we have at least one of the perpetrators here. JT, what was that stunt you tried to...
The stunt I tried to pull, he cost me the U.S. title, so I'm going to cost his shot at the U.S. title. I'm going to cost him everything in his life. Chris Cruit, you think you're the big man around here? You ain't. I'm the big man. And I'm going to take you out at every opportunity I get. And you can take that to the bank, tell your little friend everything.
Well, there's no excuse for the behavior of JTH, and certainly no excuse for the comments that he just made, fans. So I think that makes it a perfect time for us to wrap up PWA Rush, but come back next time because this story is far, far from over.
Aaron, the show's over. How can these people see more?
Well, it's as simple as subscribing to PWA Ohio here on YouTube and clicking the notification bell to receive an alert every time we have great new wrestling action on the site.
Or you can check out one of these videos.